ओके हेलो फ्रेंड्स। सो कंसल्टिंग के लिए आपके पास इतने रिसोर्सेज होने चाहिए, आपके रिसोर्सेज की उतनी वैल्यू होनी चाहिए, एंड जो कंटेंट आप प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो इट हैज़ टू बी यूनिक इन सम फॉर्मेट. You just cannot like put up any content and like put divided into 2 hour videos and then 5 15 10 minutes sub videos and something like that. The content has to be like derived, has to have some objective and have to have some definition, like how you define that your content has given the value. If it is not value driven content, it is not gonna worth it. It is be just maybe it will be paid or free or whatever. So you need to see in which direction you want to go, and then where you want to stay and how you want to end your content. So like any other thing, it has a starting point, mid game and end game. So if you can manage all three of them, like if you can provide the value, if you can provide the direction, and if you can just help them completing the content with by themselves, means the direction they get from your content should be very much important. Even if they don't watch the complete video, they may watch 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. The learnings should be visible. They should be able to continue at any other point. So break down your content into subtasks. Give them real world example and solve their problems most importantly. Maybe you are giving very good content, but if you are not providing very good resources, it can be other people's resource also. You can give the links to other people's resources also. Like moral of the story is your content should provide value. It may not be able to solve the purpose of everyone, but some people should get value from it. If you tend to get value for everyone, then just forget about it. It's not gonna happen. It has have to have a research based content, but it has to have a research based content, but it doesn't really need to be a content which can be just taken without any efforts. If there are no efforts, then won't be any value provided. You can like put out 100 hours of content, but if it is not useful, then it is not useful. Like it is as simple as that. Also, like you need to provide something which can be beneficial for them in the long run. It gives them a direction. Ultimately, they should be able to generate the content using your content. You should have to have a research based content. be solving similar problems. So it gives them like a templated solution for the problems, which they can directly use. If there are not templated solutions, then no one wants to like create effort from scratch. Your content has to have provide some solutions. Let's pick up a problem. Like let's the problem is like you have to podcast channel and you are looking for a content for that. Anyone can generate content. There are many content creation automation tools. Everyone knows that. You need to take the names. But if their content, if you whatever you are providing, everyone can like take their content, like this content podcast channel. Everyone wants to open a podcast channel. Everyone wants content is available online, but no one wants to do the effort to like use that content and mostly like editing content. Editing is very important part. The lightings and how they're achieving it, it is very important. People do lots of effort, lots of create lots of content, but ultimately they don't follow a fixed template. They keep on doing like 100 hours of these videos or something like that, which doesn't necessarily yield value. If your content cannot yield value, then like so podcast channel that you're talking about, like so for podcast channel you have to have some like audience, you have to have some objectives, you have to have some problem statements that you'll be solving. Suppose you want to solve business problems, you want to do a business related podcast. So you need to understand, you need to have thorough understanding of the business, you have to have user problems in advance. If you don't know what problems user are facing, then maybe first try attending some other videos, some other webinars and listen to people. What problems people are having, then try to solve the user problems. Like maybe just give them pre-defined or ready-made solutions. So like that's how you create the content. Thank you guys.